Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about Cardi B because, baller alert, they are reporting on Cardi B's viral moment wherein she went on Spaces Live and she was saying a lot of things. Honey, I have to say this. Cardi B is always hearing or seeing something that someone has said about her. And when I reach out to other people, and I'm talking about people who frequent the internet, these people have never seen the comments before, but for some reason, Cardi B is seeing them. And it's becoming a bit of a concern. Like, as I've always said to you guys, I honestly don't know where she gets the time, the energy, the focus and concentration, because I believe, like, this is how I look at it, right? You're just coming off of a tour. You've had back-to-back babies, back-to-back breakup. You're with a guy that has been giving you hell, literal hell. And in between the midst of that, there are things that we don't even know about. How, where, when, and why do you have so much time to see things on the internet that most content creators are not seeing? Like how, you know? So, what is being said this time around, she's getting into a lot of things. And when I tell you guys that she thrives on toxicity, this is one such primary example. She's always like, Cardi B will have two tables that she could sit at, right? She will have a table that is filled with pure goodness, everything good that she has achieved, everything good that she has going on for her. And then there's another table with all the toxic mess from the past, the toxicity at present, and the in-betweens. She's not sitting at the table that has all the good. She's sitting at the table that has all the bad. And I'm wondering, like, if this is just natural for her, automatic for her, or is it that she genuinely thrives on toxicity and she's completely conscious of it and she has to consistently go to that table of toxic mess, to stay relevant and to build something of herself? Because in all honesty, I honestly don't get it. And when I say I honestly don't get it, I don't. And I'm looking at other creators and I'm talking about even ones who love Cardi B and always supports her. Even the creators who Cardi B can do no wrong for, they don't get it at this time either. I don't know. I hope she finds peace or some mid grounds, honestly. But let's talk about what she's getting into, right? As you all know, and I think this is going to blow out of proportion. I think what is currently happening is about to escalate, and I believe it's going to escalate in ways more than one, in ways that we did not see coming, but I can see it. I don't know if you guys can't, but I can see these things escalating. Baby mamas, it's going to have to be the other baby mamas who have chosen to just be the bigger person in all of this, even though it should have been Barnaby. Unfortunately, it's going to be the other baby mamas who will have to be the bigger guy so that everyone else can have peace, because it seems as though Cardi B has like a double lifestyle. She puts one face in front of us, but behind that face, there's a Cardi B that lives in the ghetto, who is connected to gangs, and the gangs keeps feeding her toxicity, negativity, and she doesn't understand that she was fortunate to make it out. So stop listening to the toxic mess because you're out, you're safe. She might be clinging to that gang thinking that she's gonna need them, but if you think you're gonna need them, it means that you have no intention of changing from being a horrible person to being a decent human being, and you're refusing to put that weapon down. That's what it's given, right? Now, according to the report that they have put out, they're saying she goes in and when she went on Spaces Live, right? So they're saying Cardi B said one ex did not just take the breakup badly, he allegedly threatened to harm himself after she left and made threats against her life. You see what happened when a bitch really leaves? She told fans on X. We all saw how he almost wanted to delete himself when I left. I didn't even want to bring that situation up because I don't even want to like fake acts. Like I'm trying to come at a ninja or something, right? So she's talking about Offset once again. She told us that Offset said that, right? And men are that crazy. And listen, if I was around someone who keeps consistently acting like that, I would call the emergency department, let them know that this person needs to be institutionalized, and I'll move on from that person. I would not mention it again. The reason why I would not mention it again is because I'm aware that mental illness is real. I'm aware that for someone to express such desire, it's either they're deeply hurting or they're narcissists, right? And I would not take any gamble with anyone's mental health like that, especially not having all the tools and resources to cipher into what is actually going on with that person. And also, while Cardi B consistently outlines, Offset's shortcomings, and while Offset consistently apologizes for his shortcomings, what are Cardi B's shortcomings? I believe Cardi B has played her part in her marriage coming to an end. I believe that. And I believe that one day we're gonna get that story from Offset, because after seeing what she did with Stefan Diggs, how she went on a whole rampage and she did not care about the public eyes, I wouldn't be surprised if she has done similar things to Offset behind the scenes, or even worse, and is playing innocent Abby about it. I'm looking at her and I'm saying, girl, you're out here playing innocent Abby, but I don't think you're as innocent as I was led to believe initially. Not after seeing that clip, because before I saw that clip of her and Diggs, I said it, I said, I know that Offset is not saying everything, and one day Cardi B was gonna show her true colors to us, and then we're gonna get a little glimpse into probably a little bit about what went down in that household that led to their, separation. And then weeks after I said that, we saw her going off on Stefan Diggs, right? So now the report the report further states Cardi B did not name the ex in the latest Spaces clip, but the comments quickly pulled attention back to her messy split from Offset in March 2025. Cardi made similar allegations on X Spaces, claiming Offset was harassing her during their divorce and had sent messages saying he would take his own life and hers in that same rant. She also alleged he contacted a man she was dealing with and sent explicit material involving her, which raised the temperature on an already nasty public breakup. Now, guys, any sort of violence or aggression against women, it's never allowed, it's never condoned. And Offset need to understand, because we saw a clip of him defending women, whether physical manipulation, psychological, or emotional. Offset needs to understand that they're all the same thing. You can't fight for a woman to not be physically be abused, but there you are emotionally abusing them. You have to know that emotional abuse and manipulation, it is all abuse, and they all leave wounds, they all cause pain, and they all cause trauma, right? Now, the report further states that it says, sorry, then Cardi turned the conversation towards the pattern she says she keeps seeing when relationship fall apart. When they not with them, why they don't be with them when I leave, she said. They getting brand new bitches. Why did they be crashing out over me, since it's only because of my name? So she's evidently responding to that content creator, because the content creator is saying, oh, it's only her name. And I believe that content creator, but Cardi B doesn't have the intellect to narrow it down. Cardi B has to understand that with her name, when the content creator says it's her name, it doesn't mean that it's just her name. It's her essence. Remember that your name is not just your name, it's your essence. So everything that comes with your name is your essence. So when the content creator says they're not obsessed with you, they're obsessed with your name, I believe what that content creator was trying to convey was the fact that you're just another woman. If you weren't Cardi B, they wouldn't be obsessed with you. But Cardi B is not that intelligent, as you all can see by now. She's definitely not. So, if she doesn't get it, let me explain. The content creator was saying, you're just another girl. If you weren't Cardi B, they wouldn't be obsessed with you. So it's not just the name, it's the essence. It's the fact that the essence of Cardi B is popular. She's a celebrity. She has good money. So it's not just because you're a woman. It's your entire essence. Cardi B is an essence. Say, for example, if Kim Kardashian or Kanye West should release a fragrance, and let's say the fragrance is called Bumblebee, right? Bumblebee. And then people become obsessed with the fragrance. People can be obsessed with the essence of who have released a fragrance, or they can become obsessed with the essence of the fragrance itself. How the fragrance makes them feel, the fragrance of the fragrance, or the essence of who released the fragrance. Oh boy. Cardi B is one tough one. That is why she went after Jessie Wu, because she never understood anything Jessie Wu said. And here's one other such primary example. She doesn't understand that once it's your name, it's the essence of you. Your name is the essence of you. You'll have 10 Berkeleys, but with each Berkeleys, people become obsessed with the essence of each version of Berkeleys. Different essence, different people. But I hope someone explains it to her, and I hope that she gets it, because these behaviors, they are embarrassing. They are. I'm embarrassed for the girl. But I guess she's gangster, and when she's angry, because that happens too, when you're angry, you really don't think about the little things, the little details, and you really can't see it, right? So she goes on to say, why is it that after she leaves, the girls are no longer obsessed with those men? Because those women, some people will say those women don't want that man. They want Cardi B. But I don't think they want Cardi B. I think they want to humble Cardi B. They want to say to Cardi B, you think you're special. You think you've made it when I can get your man, so there's nothing special about you. Your man doesn't even see you as special because here he is with me. So women tend to do these things in the sense of competing and in the sense of humiliating other women and humbling other women. That's how they see it. Some women, right? So after she goes on to say, since it's only because of my name, since it's only because of my name, since it's only because I'm Cardi B, then it's like, why you all damn near wanna effing delete yourself, and y'all seeing it in real time. Everybody's seeing it in real time. No, I don't know who is everyone because I'm not seeing what she's talking about. And when she says everyone, it's given the sense that she's also saying Stephen Diggs too has this behavior. And Stephen Diggs may have that behavior, but I've never seen it. I've never seen Stephen Diggs losing himself. Not even once. Not even once. And I haven't seen Offset losing himself either. I've seen Offset trolling her. I've seen Offset trying to get under her skin, and that's it. That's all I've seen. But guys, I know I am not the only one. Like, where's Cardi B seeing these things? I think Cardi B just thrives on toxicity, and she chooses consciously not to look at the good, not to look at the love that the people are sending her, not to look at the positivity, but to look at the negatives, and she dwells on the negatives that doesn't serve her. That's what I believe, right? And that's what I observe. But let me know if you guys see things differently, and if you guys have observed things differently. Leave your comments below, and we can talk some more. Peace.